one rung after the other. Don't tip over. Punch. Crit. Good to be able to get stuff done while the world is awake. Tap hard. Don't lose your way in the blackness. You always find good use for things like that. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to... You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. This is turning out to be quite an expedition. He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There are lots of valuables left behind on the surf floor that the salvage net will enable you to haul. You just need to find the right spots. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks, squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks. He only knows what's visible to the naked eye. Gulp is not much of a babbler and mostly keeps to himself and his drink. A good idea. Keep your eyes as wide as you can. Welcome to the Surf Archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. You're poking around Hokbur, a prime village. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. Yeah. Let's see. You should go see the lotus tribe. He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Says it's both everything you could want and never enough. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead. Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and easy. Who wants to stop to chew? Wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit. Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Sees why you joined up with the myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you. Says he sells them drinks. They mostly suck them down on their own. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff, the glugmocker, nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up. Figures the real problem is finding something to drink. He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax. Says he read that in an old world book. It means you're an expert of all living things that flap and tweet. Seems like there's a whole world of adventure out there. Gulp. Stories only survive if someone is listening, so pay attention. E-waste, the stuff you need. Small things for your big ideas. Feel that thing thrum? The Quack Hollow. It's just lonely. You need a key. Well placed. Nice shot. There's no time to look back. Too busy moving on. Whoa, smell that? Biohazard nearby. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Dust it off and start cutting. There's not much left of what we used to call our world. Ride it like a rocket. Hold on tight. The Domp outpost, shined up by the Myriad tribe. Let's see. Nothing like a little exercise. Makes you look smarter. Sharp dressed. Those look sharp on you. ladder would be better. This day is as good as it's going to get. That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlide flipper with infinite ammunition. Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out-of-Date's leg, so this world eater has made it personal. After that, Out-of-Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. That's how he got tasked with rebuilding the Googlide. He seems happy to talk. You need to help Goop defeat the Porky Puff before it destroys the southeast route. Heard you met the Old One himself. Wishes you goodbye. He seems happy to talk. Understands completely. Can't waste your time watching the scenery. Oh, e-waste, hard to find. There are places a goo glide can't go. A peak spot is a great place to stand if you want to see things for what they are. There are places up ahead far worse than this. Not. The noise is awful, but the bust craters are... Looks like some solid wood scrap there. A smart foe would leave now. Glad to see some wood scrap there. Made it count. Like a stone skipping across the goo on a jet. It's the porky puff nibbling bark. It took quite a liking to the crunchy stuff after munching down out-of-date's leg. the boom ball and tow it beneath the puck. the quacks. Ain't that cute? A tubing playing with quacks. Wind of change. Don't let this opportunity slide. He thanks you for dealing with another world eater. You're halfway there. He's got word out of date spotted Lupin and has a feeling your time has come. He hopes you are up for it. Even though you're good-hearted, you shouldn't miss this opportunity to confront the predator. Just head back to the foot of the tree. Fingers crossed Lupin will stay put until you're there. For being cut off from the surface, this isn't too bad. Out of date says the time has come for you to reconcile with your past. Lupin is still staying in the camp where he was brought up. He hopes you'll find the answers you are looking for there. Even though darkness is a part of your nature, he suggests you try to keep your cool, as the best fighter is never angry. He'll point you in the right direction, but the rest is up to you. This part of the journey is one you'll have to do on your own. Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Out of date hopes you'll find your way and the answers you were looking for once you're there. He knows he said it before, but the time has come to put an end to the Lupin's reign of terror. You should get over there, come face to face with destiny. It's going to be you against the Lupin. No rules. He's happy to help. Says you'll meet again. Make sure you know how to get back. Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Tread carefully here. This is Looper Lupin's camp. Looper Lupin says he's been looking forward to this moment. He wanted you to come here and see for yourself where it all started. He was so little when your mother and kin came here to put an end to his mother just because she was different, a hunter. That night, the hunter became the hunted, trapped with nowhere to run. He says your mother showed no mercy, only vengeance. He can see that you're not like your mother. There's something different about you. Maybe you would have made a better decision than she did, and let them be. They orphaned him, left him alone, an outcast and a freak. Looper Lupin says he's been reliving the moment every night since then. He says your mother and her disciples started something that couldn't be undone. They created the monster he would become. He knew his time would come and he was patient. So, when he got news about your birth, he knew how to get revenge that would last. Oh, no. That's why he spared you that night he raised the village when you were a child. He wanted you to suffer for life, like he had. He marked you for life, so he'd recognize you when you met again, and you'd eventually remember where you came from. His hunger grew insatiable over the years to come. He tried, but being vegetarian wasn't in his nature, and he couldn't go hungry. But he's never taken a life for the sake of appetite. It's always been about survival, and that our true self is being who we are. A deep look into nature will make you understand everything better, and that natural selection eliminates, and the strongest survive. Fate is for those too weak to determine their own destiny, and now the time has come for you to accept yours. Could be danger around any corner down here. Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy. He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Noko in the east. Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Noko. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Noko and making sure she gets what she needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date was spot on. The hoof puff needs to be stopped. Out of Date says that Noko is worried now that the Eastern World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Noko keeps a fabled steed that she has planned to ride out to the World Eater, but needs help to get it prepared. Out of Date suggests that you should head east as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help. Says you should take care. Just listen. You might hear something important. Not just from me. The shadows are getting shorter by the moment. Why, there's a motor juice station. Imagine getting go juice whenever you want.
Bullets everywhere. Personal.
Hey, nice shot. Right where it cuts. As long as karma exists, the world changes and we change with it. That's a strong box from the times past. It's not often you see them these days. It kept your precious secured in and everyone else locked out. No one can swim this fast. Vroom vroom! Amazing to see so much happening today.
Grin and bear it. Grace under pressure.
That's more like it. It's relaxer clock somewhere. It's Plumsidums, the sweetest little village. Let's see. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as... If you can, you should try to convince the captain to give up the outpost and join your cause. They're ready to enter the outpost when... Every step you take towards your end goal will bring you closer to a better world. Here's the first line of defense. It's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot, wrecked it. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it, then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Keep going. Here's the second line of defense. It's smouldering already. Give it a good smack. Give it a good smack. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. He says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You're one step closer to ending the tribe war. Says you're in good company there. Fate is funny that way, but it won't always make you laugh.
Now that's respectable.
Let's see.
The Rock-O-Block outpost. One of the places the Netra tribe smashed together. That's an old home, or what's left of it. Who can stand against that? Poke 'em. Super effective. Hurt 'em. Staff up. Youch! Don't hug your mount. It's not your friend. Smack! You found a crossway. Now, which way to go? The Quirk Quap outpost. The Netra tribe first beat this into shape. Let's see. Says they've been waiting for you to help them. Just keep going while you can and don't stop until all outposts are under your control. There is a high boom team ready to help with taking over that outpost, but it seems happy to hear the arc shooter will be dropping high booms down on the outpost quick-like. Get up there and get fixing. Sky's turning. That's a pling-plong booth from the bygone. Back when you needed to cable words via buzzwire instead of airwaving them. Looks like the control box handles need to be wheeled to buzz the wire. Wired up and ready to go. Heads up. Clothes make you look unnaked. Look up, not down. So much damage. What a blow! Dawn must be coming soon, because it's awfully dark right now. All fixed up. The arc shooters are already gearing up the high booms. Hope their aimers are fixed too. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
He says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You're one step closer to ending the tribe war. Says you're in good company there. The mountains sure are beauty-filled. Check out that motor juice station. Wonder if there's any go juice left in the juice tank. It just smears all over everything, doesn't it? Bionucleus 4J. Toxanol should never have built these to start with. Nice. Metal scrap. You can always use that. Let's see. There's the sovereign who runs this outpost. He didn't expect his outpost to be invaded, but now that you're working with their rival, he can see why. Needs a logical reason for him to surrender the outpost without a fight. He can recognize the strength of a good argument and agrees it's for the best. He'll surrender the outpost to you. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Thinks you did a great job capturing the rival's third outpost, and believes the rival is weak enough to engage them at their fort. Says it will be a relief to finally have it over. It's chilly up in the mountains. Check out that rubber scrap. Let's see. They've been waiting for you. Taking control of this fort will bring peace between your tribes. The scouts have reported activity nearby that's worth looking into before you enter the fort. The plan is to fling you over the wall with a sling lobber. However, he wants you to secure a hard hat first should anything go wrong. Explains that it's a type of catapult that uses a long arm to propel a projectile, or in your case, a gutsy, hard-hatted head. Can't wait to get on flatter ground. Heads up, that's Peak Spot, a great place to watch the world from. Who knows who might be watching you?
Careful of rope burns. Those burn. Seems the keys need to be in sequence to make the ring-dinger work. Just a few moves left. Make them count. So, the technology from yesterday's is still here today, even if its message is getting old. It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to their sifu. You need to unite the tribes and save the Tree of Life to truly become free. That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It burns brighter than the light. The light's coming back.
The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate. Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The Netra tribe values liberty and is striving to protect freedom. They want to continue with each tribe being responsible for their own and believe that uniting the tribes is the only way you can survive. He was hoping it wouldn't end this way. There's no reason to fight instead of uniting. It would be fighting over nothing. He sees strength in you like no one else, but if fight is all you do, he can't stand by you. He recognizes the strength of a good argument and agrees it's for the best. He'll give up the fort to you. The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but suggests you be merciful. Do good, and good will follow you. Thinks it's a good gesture to offer support to others when you can see that they need it. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He's gotten news that the other tribes have realized there are no winners in this war. There's no purpose in antagonism. All three of them believe your tribe has grown strong enough to unite them. It's clear your efforts have been successful. There's light at the end of the tunnel. The tribes are tired of war and will remember the one who brought them peace, whether you decide it'll be now or later. So, do you want to end the war now or continue the crusade? He agrees. Better save your energy for something meaningful.
It's the Netra claw chain. It's serene and beautiful here. He says you really need to go see Noko as soon as possible. He's happy to help. Is convinced you must have looked so small next to the Western world. Seems surprised you have to go. He guesses you're back for more. Claims it's refreshing to see someone dedicated. Says you should take it. He guesses you're back for more. He says you really need to go see Noko as soon as possible. He says you really need to go see Noko as soon. He guesses you're back for more. We'll be around when you return. No one's going to see you coming in the dark.